Hello and welcome back. Here we are at the Old Joliet Prison. We're going to take a tour of it today. Before we get into that, I'm going to show you some footage I did some earlier today at the Route 66 museum that's also here in town. It's got a little bit of exhibit about the Joliet Museum, but I'll show you that real quick and then we'll get back to the prison. Here we got the two Blues Brothers sitting here. It says, we're on a mission from God.
Now you're gonna put me right back in the joint. They're not gonna catch us. We're on a mission from God.
John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd. I can take a seat right here, right? I got John and I got Dan right here. We're gonna go check out the prison where part of this was filmed for Juliet Jake back here. We'll see what we can see at the prison. I think it's pretty ran down, but hopefully we can walk around the grounds a little bit and check it out. Otherwise, this is the Route 66 museum down here in downtown Joliet. Here's the main front of it. We'll actually go down to there in a minute and go around the side. That's where you enter the prison at. That's actually where they shot the movie, The Blues Brother, where John Belushi comes walking out. So I'll show you that here in a second, but I just want to show you the front of it here first. This is the front of the building. That's the main administration building. We'll show you inside as well. This all here is the east cell block. And then the other side of there is the west cell block. And we'll get to walk through that cell block. You'll see it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we're going to go check out the Old Joliet Prison.
Trying to build a prison.
So this would be the shot from the movie where the Blues Brothers get shot, where the movie starts, right? Where John Belushi comes out of the prison here. Joliet's his name, I guess obviously for the town of Joliet. Gets into the car with his brother Elwood, which is another city that's kind of, I think, south of here actually. You can kind of see the outside of the prison here. And we will go take a look inside. Here we are in the prison. This is the industry section. It's all got arson done to it. They used to build mattresses in here. Give the prisoners something to do while they're here. Help the economy out, I guess, a little bit. East gate is that way. We'll check that out here in a little bit. I believe that was also one of the mattress factories in there. I'm going to kind of take a walk to the middle of the grounds here, and then we'll go take a look at some of the spots where you can see the jail cells. I believe this here was the original well. So this is where they got all the water from. It was originally just a freshwater spring. So they had to get the water out of there. Eventually, I think they actually had plumbing supplies. This thing was built like back in the 1800s. So pretty old stuff, right? But originally had to get the water out of there until they put plumbing in. I don't think they got plumbing running into the cells until the 40s, I think it said. Let's see what it looks like in here. Oh, there's where the filming of the Prison Break happened, I think, right? This is from the Prison Break series, I believe. This is the hole where they dug that in there from that series. It's kind of eerie in here, guys. It's actually a pretty big area. This is, I think, the captain's quarters, they said. Should be like a small little library here.
Trying to build a prison.
I believe this was the segregation and death row area. This is kind of creepy in here. See some of the cells they were in, like these bars. And that's some heavy metal. Not much room in here, guys. I don't know how much you guys can see. Not much of a view. But this is the cell block segregation, I guess. It makes you not even want to walk all the way inside of the things, because like once you pass the threshold, it's kind of odd, right? Kind of freaky. Passing the threshold on them. Oh, there's a bed. That's what a bed would look like, if you guys can see that. Man, it's like I'm in a tomb. There's a little facilities for him here on the side of the wall. It's got quite the echo in here. Whew, it's kind of creepy. I don't know how it looks through here. There's another bed. See all the walls peeling off. So yeah, this is the death row isolation area. Like, can't really see inside of the cells very well because they're so dark. Like, there's hardly no light in them. And once you exit there, this is the main yard. There's the main buildings over there. I think that's cell block. That's the east and west cell blocks. I think we can go check those out. We'll go check those out here too. Walk around the rest of the grounds. So this is the powerhouse. That's the chapel over there. That was the school. Laundry was over there. It's the main guard tower here. We're going to kind of walk this way and see what we can see. So this was the powerhouse, I said. Looks like the door over here is open. Let's go check it out. Windows are broken everywhere. There's no lights, so it's really dark. Well, here you go. This is the main powerhouse. I guess that's the main generator there. And kind of creepy. Definitely kind of creepy. You'll leave the powerhouse here. There's the big stack for generating the power. Here's the rec area. Got a little baseball diamond there. Probably looks like on that field there too. Some basketball courts. This over here says it's the machine shop, and that over there was the, I guess the good dormitories for people who were on good behavior. It was built later, I think. I don't know if we can get into there. We'll go check it out in a second. Let's check out the machine shop here and see what's in there. See all the guard towers. Then we'll go check out the main jail cells. Looks like you can't go much further than this. Wow, this is a big building. Can't really see far in there though. I don't know if you guys can see it with the light. Let's go check out the dormitories for the good behavior, and then we'll go check out the main jail cells. So here we are at the north dormitory. Can't really see inside of it. They don't want you going up the steps. They're blocked off. More recreational area stuff over there. There was all the industry stuff over there, it seemed like. More guard shacks. Alright, we're going to walk over there by the chapel and the laundry and stuff. And then we'll make it down the cell blocks, the east and west cell blocks. You can see all the razor wires on top of the walls. Interesting place. So here we go. This is the library. It says library entrance here. There's the entrance we came in on. There's the power building. This is the library. Looks like it's locked, closed. So that's the main library room. I wonder if we can go around the back side of it here, so it looks like. Look at the razor wire, guys. The guard shack. Oh, we got stairs here. Maybe we can go up the stairs. Let's go check that out. So this is the second floor of the library. It's pretty open in here. Got different areas here, I guess, for reading. I guess so you could sit in there and read, I guess. Crazy. Here's the outside of that library building we were just in. And next to that is the chapel. I don't know if it's open or not. I see chains on it, but I don't know if it's open. You guys probably can't see in there, but so can't get in the chapel, but it like you can see from the top side here, it's kind of got the front of it at there, letting light into it, and that's where all the congregation would sit in here. And then next to that is the school, that it says, "Make ye a new heart and a new spirit," above the chapel. Above the school it says, "Make time serve you." So this would be where, you're going to go to school and get yourself a new education so you can do something when you get out of prison. Oh, and it's locked too. So we can't go to school today. School is closed. I don't know if you guys can see in there though. Looks like you can. And then over here, this is the administrative building there. This is the east and west cell blocks. So we'll go check out the east and west cell blocks here. Probably pretty eerie again, seeing the cells. All right, let's go in here and check out the west cell block.
Trying to build a prison.
Another small little rec area there, I guess, for the cell block. Yeah, this is welcome to jail. We are in prison now, guys. Yeah, this is definitely one of the cell blocks. There's not a whole lot of light in here. All these have these solid doors on them. That's the facilities you get when you're in the jail. You get your potty there and your little place to sit, and I guess your bed would go here. Very creepy. It's like I said, you don't want to walk into the cells because it feels creepy, right? Like, let's walk down these ones. This one looks more like on this side it looks more like jail cells. Like, just with the bars. A lot less privacy, right? I mean, again, this is what you get. You get a little place to sit, toilet. All right, we're going to go inside. We are in jail now, guys. This is creepy. Creepy. I'm going to see if I can go this way, get better light. It's kind of behind me. If I go that way, the light kind of dies off. If we get down that way, I'll see if I can film the other direction to get some light in here. So this is the west cell block. Got a little bit of light now. You can kind of see down the whole hallway. It's cell number 137. So there's hundreds of cells here, guys, and this is only one row on the bottom, and so there's another row up above us, and then there's a whole other row on the other side of this. So, I think they held up to like 2,000, up to 2,000 people were held in this at one point in time. Down here's the entrance. We started 130 down there. We're at 101 here. This says 101. Like I said, that's just one row that way, guys. And then there's a whole nother row on this side, like I said, that had the solid doors on them. Not much light over here. We'll see what we can see on this side. Now, these are all the solid doors, right, on this side. Got some light here you can see. Kind of the same arrangements in the rooms. And then here we go. This is the exit out of the cell block. This is just going down to the cell block, so they got a door there. Then they got this little main area here that also has a door on it. So like multiple doors to get through. But they're all just, locked. Like there's nothing electronic about any of this stuff, right? It's just regular, just lock and keys and bars. And then right here on the outside is the main administration building. There's the what we just walked through there. It's the main administration building. We'll see if we can get in there at all. I don't know if we can. And then there's the east block down there. I think we can also walk through. See up here it says it was started and was built in 1948. It's kind of amazing that this was built in 1948 and they still had people housed in here in the late 2000s. That's crazy. 150 years keeping people in here. Oh, this one you can see here, right? So this one's open. It's got the stuff on top and bottom. I thought I heard a story that said the reason they blocked it off is because they had people, you know, being pushed off the ledges and so forth. Let's go check it out on the other side. See how it looks, to see if it has a ceiling on it on that side, or if it's open. Oh yeah, this one's open. These are all the east. It's the east cell blocks. So there's the stairs on top. You can see all the cells up there. Oh, here's a cell with a bunk bed in it. So 2 people to a cell. 2 people in this cell. 1 desk, 1 potty. That's craziness. That's your living quarters for how many ever years you're going to be here, right? Like I said, guys, kind of creepy in here. And I don't want to walk in the cells, right? Because you're like, it's just kind of eerie. I mean, I know they're not. This is why you don't want to go to prison, boys and girls, because you get to live in a place like this. Even probably more secure than this nowadays. You can see all the paint is peeling off this. It's probably all lead paint, probably. It's eerily quiet in here because there's nobody else here. So here's back to the entrance here. We'll be back out to the yard. Like, just that's the facilities. Hoofda. That's all you get. You get a potty and a little sink and a still bed with a mattress. Here we go back out to the front. So that's the east cell block. I think these buildings are all closed off. There's one open over there. We'll go see what that is. There's back to the power buildings, the main yard, the chapel, the library. There's the main administration building. This is the dining hall. So this is where you went to go eat. That's where you slept. This is where you eat. And this is where I guess you play. So here's one of the areas where you could eat. Sit down and eat in here. They got some stuff from the John Belushi little photo shop set up here. Lots of graffiti in here. Here's a little picture they got from John Belushi in the movie. Here's the other side of the dining room. It's been lots of graffiti in here. Lots of graffiti in here for sure. There's got stuff from The Simpsons in here. And somebody did some Blues Brother graffiti over here. Interesting place. So that's the dining hall behind us there we're just in. It's the administration building. That's the east cell block, the west cell block. So that is the Old Joliet Prison. I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video. Give me some comments about what you think about the prison. And we will see you guys in the next video.